Hey everyone, how's it going? Yeah, dealing with Donnie. Before we get started, I'd like to send out a special thanks to Gary Williams for everything he's done in the business. I hope that you have a great retirement. I'd like to thank you for all the advice you gave me. It was awesome working with you. You know your stuff. I'll always remember that less is more. Cheers, man. Stay in touch. Um, First off, I got a lot of emails this week about possibly starting up a series of dealing with Donnies, possibly doing 2 or 3 shows a week, and it could be in the works. I could definitely see something like that happening. I'd like to broaden the show a little bit with, more talent, different locations, which is possibly in the works. Everything you gotta know though, you gotta let me know what you want to see. D_Sims85@hotmail.com. Subscribe to my channel, get your friends to subscribe, tell your friends, tell their friends, and they'll tell their other friends, and everybody tells friends. First question. What do you think of the finishing move in wrestling? That's actually something I've had a lot of discussion with people about lately. Finishing moves are extremely important in wrestling. A finishing move, to me, is basically the nail in the coffin. The end. It's over. Finito. Done. I don't want to elaborate too much or point the finger towards anybody because I'm sure I've been guilty of it a few times myself. But in a match, when you hit the finishing move on somebody, that's it. You see it every now and again on TV, but it makes sense. I like seeing it in a form of storytelling. But 95% of the time, it just shouldn't. As far as I'm concerned, it's just my opinion, it shouldn't happen. I think that should be the end of the match. I think that it lessens the value of the move, regardless of who it's coming from. If somebody kicks out of 15 or 16 finishing moves, where do you go from there? There's not really too many places you can't go. So that's my take on finishing moves. Could you see yourself working with on a new series? Well, me and Cleus Driftwood definitely had some chemistry on the show. We kind of bounced back and forth off each other, even if we didn't agree with the other person's views. It blended together extremely nicely. JP Sims, I think, is going to be a very good guest this week. We don't know what he's going to say, what he's going to elaborate on. I'm very interested to see, though. Even though he's retired, as I mentioned earlier, I'd really like to have Gary Williams on. I'd like to do something with him. Lumberjack Johnson, I think he'd be a great guest. The man who trained me and Cleus Driftwood. I'm sure he has all kinds of opinions on all kinds of things, candid or uncandid. And where do you see yourself trying to work in the next year or two? I think that if I said that I didn't want to be a WWE superstar, I'd be lying through my teeth. And I've got all kinds here, and I don't plan on sugarcoating anything. I'd love to be in the WWE. I think everybody would. That's a goal for most wrestlers, workers. Japan would be a great place to go. Mexico. Love to work in Mexico. The style over there is amazing. The storytelling is great. The atmosphere, the athleticism, everything about it. I really like to work for a shot at doing something over there. It's definitely on my horizon for this year. Maine, I'd like to work in Maine, Newfoundland. There's all kinds of places. I will keep you guys updated though to what's going on and where I'm trying to go, where I'll be booked. Like I said on the last show, May 29th, 30th, 31st, and June 1st. UCW Legends Tour. You'll definitely want to check it out. Send me your emails, let me know what you want to see. I'm available. I'll always get back to you. It's not a problem. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.